Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited about this video today because of the adventure I'm about to embark on. So stick with me and stay with me so you watch how my aunt and I went to Finland, Helsinki from Tallinn, Estonia. Stay tuned guys. We left the house as early as 9 a.m. to be able to make our ferry movement from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Apparently the ride or the cruise from Tallinn to Helsinki is just exactly 2 hours. So we got to the harbor on time, the terminal, and then we went through a security check. They asked us about some personal information about ourselves to ensure that we were good and, safe enough to get on the ship. So we got here, I took a video of this information about our ship. The name is Megastar Tallinn.
Going round every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect?
When we arrived, we came here with our passports, our residence cards, and our tickets. When we got here, they checked everything and then gave us our tickets and then the Wi-Fi for us to use on board.
You're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name.
Now, something that was very fascinating for me was the fact that cars could be packed into the ship or the ferry. And for me, I keep calling it ship because it's so big. It gives me the vibe of a ship, even if I've never been on a ship before. And just to find out that this is a ferry, it was actually mind-boggling because it's so big. So this was just, seeing the terminal where cars are parked and how we have to align ourselves and arrange just to ensure that your vehicle enters the ship and every other vehicle behind you is actually comfortable as well. Once we got in, we went straight up to check out the different layouts of the ship or the ferry and just to take a view. So enjoy.
Nothing we're right here standing face to face. You already know that you want. I know that dress is common.
I was very fascinated at the fact that they had games on board. For me, it just shows that they were very, very detail oriented because they're trying as much as possible for you to utilize the hours you're going to be on board and not get bored at all. So they had different shops, they had food, they had game centers, they even had the deck where you could just stay whether you want to be, completely exposed to the sun or to the wind, which is the sun deck, or if you just want to be, because the weather was actually kind of cold, so it was actually really nice experience. So enjoy.
And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, yeah? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, yeah? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. You just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just
This was very fascinating for me because from the ship or the ferry, we could see both the old town of Tallinn and the new town of Tallinn. We were able to take some pictures out of it, and it was just so beautiful because Tallinn is a very small city, and just seeing how we're able to view, the old town and the new town just from being in the middle of the ocean was actually very fascinating. Something I want to say is that they did say that the transportation or the ship was going to leave the deck by 10:30 a.m., but apparently we saw that the gates were getting closed by 10:15. So it's just like a flight. Try and be there on time. And we were so glad that we were able to make it on time. So we got to see the ship moving and changing its direction and aligning towards Helsinki.
Running round, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going round every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one.
After taking some pictures on the sun deck, we also played some games, and then we proceeded to eat. Of course, we had to eat something we're familiar with, which was Burger King on board, and we had the barbecue steakhouse burger, which was really nice. And the drink section was unlimited drinks. So as far as you have a cup, you can just keep going back for more.
You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running round, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face. You already know that you want. I know that dress is coming, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, yeah? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, yeah? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is coming, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just.
Once we were approaching the harbor of Helsinki, an announcement was made, and it was directed actually to the car owners who were to go to their cars and get ready to, onboard or disembark. So we got there and we started our movement, and this was us driving down into Helsinki.
You just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over.
So Helsinki gave me a vibe of a larger version of Tallinn because it was really clean. They have a lot of massive buildings, and yeah, it was just like really clean and have a lot more people than Tallinn does. And it was just, just nice to get to see what Helsinki looks
What
like.
are you doing? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing to me? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? What are you doing now?
Why would you pick me, not someone else? I can't even take care of myself. I feel like you can always pick and choose. So why'd you want the one you're gonna lose? How do people make it work? Cause I only make it worse. stop myself. And when I feel too much, I gotta turn it off. Don't know why the hell, can't stop myself from falling for you, from falling for you. Don't know why I'm always in my head, overthinking everything I say.
Since we had 24 hours to actually less than 24 hours to spend in Helsinki, we went around looking for what to do. So we stumbled at this shop in a mall. It's the ritual shop where they had a lot of ritual products. They had perfumes, they had hand washes, they had creams, lotions, and we just decided to look around and feed our eyes, to be honest. And they were so nice, they were so helpful. They allowed us to try out different products that they had to see the ones that we wanted to get. But one thing I also realized about Helsinki or Finland in general is that, or let's say hence Helsinki, Helsinki is a lot more pricey than Tallinn. That is a given. But I would say that it was actually a bit more expensive, compared to what I'm even used to in Germany. So I've been hearing that Tallinn, or Helsinki rather, is actually a very expensive city, but I didn't know. even the we met a cashier who said yes, Helsinki is actually pretty expensive. So we just had to take it like that.
Friends with all my friends, yeah. On the way that this is gonna end. When I fall in love, I only mess it up. Don't know why the hell, can't stop myself. And when I feel too much, gotta turn it off. Don't know why the hell, can't stop myself from falling for you, from falling for you.
So after the hectic activity of just feeding our eyes, we saw an ice cream shop and we had to stop. It's almost like a thing that every time we see ice cream, we just have to stop for a scoop. And they really had really distinctive flavors and really different flavors. And we had Oreo and she had banana. My auntie likes banana a lot, so it was nice. Afterwards, we went upstairs to work, and then for some time, looking at the time that we had in Helsinki before our ride back to Tallinn, we decided to just utilize our time. My auntie had been raving about Subway, so we decided to try out some of it. For me, I'm not a fan. It's just like shawarma or sandwich, but it was a nice try. I've been seeing it a lot in K dramas, and it's nice to actually experience what Subway tastes like. Now, towards the end of our trip in Helsinki, the craziest thing happened to us. We wanted to visit the African store here to get some African produce to take back with us to Tallinn. And then we realized that, like, we decided to get it at the last minute. Guys, this was one of the most nerve-wracking things ever. Having to buy all your African produce and still head back to the How about where you do not even remember you came out from? That's one of the toughest things that we had to do on this trip. And it was so funny that we were the last guys to to enter the ferry. It was so bad that we were in between cargoes that were carrying fuel, and it was so scary. But guess what? We made it, and that was all that mattered. Of course, this my Helsinki trip was very memorable. And if you are ever thinking of going on a cruise, on a ship, on a ferry, please do it because it was really nice. I didn't get seasick at all. I know it's really different for other people. So I do appreciate you guys. Should go on a cruise. It was really nice, and I really wish I saw maybe some sea animals like shark. Let's say shark.
Blessed
Anyway,
and
it
stay
was a nice
tuned.
experience, and this was
Bye.
such a beautiful, beautiful scene. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you have any questions, do ask me down below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I see you in my next video. Stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye.